Right, today we're going out further than I've gone before, to the outer reaches of Tokyo, because Tokyo is massive. And I'm gonna go somewhere interesting. Alrighty, so I've made it to Asakudai. It's quite out of Tokyo. It was about 30-35 minutes to get here, so more of the beaten track than anything I've seen, and it does seem a lot less busy, a lot less built up. But still, I mean, still buildings everywhere, just not as high. So I thought I had a shorter walk. It's actually a 2-hour walk, which is a little more than I'd like, but I don't mind it. It's part of the plan. And what I like to do is just go and walk in different places, and I like having an excuse to do this. So I've got a 2-hour walk somewhere, look around, and another 1.5-hour walk. So basically 4 hours of walking today. Well, that's the first old-fashioned stop sign I've seen, so we know where we are. Here's my first one of these. Japan is infamous for having these cute little things everywhere. The weather's really strange today. Okay, it's just changed again. It's gone from, in the space of a minute, to boiling sun beaming down on you like now, nearly took my sunglasses on, to a general in-between, to a really nice, relaxing breeze in the space of a minute. I think I do prefer walking at night, but I wasn't sure if where I'm going to would be open at night, so I thought I'd just go during the day. And now that I'm taking a 2-hour walk, I'm not sure it's going to be open then, but I'll find out. Alrighty, I'm about halfway there now, and this really does feel very different than anything else. It's mostly quiet. There's varying types of upkeep. It's just a lot more spacious and chilled and relaxed. And I think this is Saitama. Omoshiroi. Let's focus on this one. I am between a lovely little river and a massive industrial wasteland from the looks of it. This is the kind of place I'd never just find myself, right? It's so hard to just even, think to go to something like this. So I've just gone, okay, Google will take the lead from a random place to a random place, and here we are. It's like obviously a waste disposal site isn't like, wow, I'm so happy to do this, but it's like, I'm still hype. It's still just nice to walk. You may pick up this vlog and then the other vlogs that I do, that I just enjoy just seeing new stuff. I've never seen one of those before. That's cool. They're all in little tiny boxes, see? So it's new. And that's really cool. Maybe I'm just really easy to please. But, I mean, I'm the one who needs pleasing. And it's only me. It does make me think, like, I wonder if this is the kind of thing that only I could do. Like, is there anyone else in the world who if I was in Japan with, would be willing to go, yeah, let's just walk 2 hours through an industrial estate to get to this place rather than taking a 10-minute bus? Because I'm enjoying it. Would you? I suppose it is technically. Not the best walking, but there doesn't seem to be much anyway, so not much of a choice really, is there? I have no idea why this is in the water. But it is, and that's cool. It's also definitely the furthest I've gone without seeing a convenience store. Makes sense, but it's not literally everywhere in Japan, so you know. But the vending machines still are. There's still vending machines everywhere, so if I do need a drink, I'm good. Almost there now, and the weather's quite a lot nicer now. It's not scalding at all. It's still warm, still humid, still sweaty, but it's okay. I am curious to see what this place is actually going to be like, because something, again, I'd like to do is to not look at pictures if I go anywhere. I've seen one, I think. So I'll get there. Place in the middle of all of this. What's it going to look like? It's interesting. These plants all look so new. Suddenly it's apparent what I've come here for. This quite stands out compared to everywhere else, doesn't it? One side, other side. And here it is. Persona. No idea what's actually really here for it. But that's cool, I found it. And this is really cool. Never seen anything like that. Beautiful. Do you know what a really good idea is before spending 2 hours to walk somewhere? It's to look what the opening times are. Because I was 4 minutes late to see it. Not my best moment. But it's still, I enjoyed the walk and it's a cool place anyway, so I'm still going to look around. And I didn't even know, I thought it was just like a little Persona thing, but it's a whole like museum of all sorts of cool things. So I might just come again another day anyway and actually look inside, because it looked pretty cool. But yeah, I like to go low planning for these kind of things and just see what I find, but it turns out this time was a little too little planning. Oh well. It's still worth a visit. I mean, I'd rather have just had to come once, but I'll take it. So I could be a little disappointed. I got two things which are kind of cool. I'm like, when I'm doing this kind of holiday, I want things that are thin, and this art I really liked, and this art I really liked. It was 800 yen, that's fine. But this whole trip is worth it because this view is simply stunning. And I might be speaking out of my behind here, but I've checked and this is the direction of Fuji. So this might be the first time I'm seeing it, but I don't know. That's still a memory worth having. It's a little bit frustrating that I turned up at the wrong time, but I also didn't check the time. I didn't think I'd need to. I didn't consider it. And I also couldn't leave the house until about 2 PM anyway. So it's kind of on me, kind of not. So I might come back on Sunday. I might not. We'll see. Probably shouldn't. But for now, this is fun. And it's been way too long since I've seen SOS out in the wild. I love it. All these were just hiding. This is a cool place. I'm glad I came here. Not sure why Valorant, Street Fighter and Apex Legends are here, but they are. I'm sure I'll be about to find out. Well, they have figures. It's kind of cool. I guess that's all the trophies they've won. I don't really know if this counts as sufficiently countryside, but I assume you can hear this. This is definitely the sound of Japan that I'm used to from media. I'm heading off now, just in a little circle of the arena, make sure I've not missed anything. I didn't know that the museum was a paid one anyway, because Japan museums are always paid. So I don't know if I would have even gone for it, because I'm a bit of a cheapskate. But I enjoyed what I did see. It's a nice area, and it's nice. It feels more rewarding having a 2-hour walk, even if you miss it, and finally seeing something really cool. So yeah, one last little look. Well, it is time for me to head back soon, but this is a really nice place to just chill. I've got a bit of water, I think I've got a snack. Just gonna chill for a bit, and then have another hour and a half walk back in the dark. But that's by choice. I could get the bus. I know where it is. I don't know where it is. But Google knows where it is. Yeah, let's relax. Additional thoughts, Japan has earthquakes, and like this building behind me is so structurally weird, and I just thought, oh, if that collapsed on me, that'd be bad. But because they have, camera over here, because they have so many, they have to prepare buildings to be able to withstand them. So it's like that massive thing is just like, yeah, this is fine. This can withstand an earthquake, no problem. I guarantee it. Like them personally, because I've nothing to do with it, but I know. Just when I thought my journey was over. See, oh, there's a park nearby. Let's have a look. And look how beautiful this is. Don't know what they are, but they're gorgeous. There's not much of them, but still. You can touch them. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to be seen doing weird things with these, but still, nice. Well, I'm glad I checked out this park. All I have to do now is go back, and that's only a 15-minute walk to the station this time, because I decided to go to 2 different stations so I can see as much as possible, because there's no use walking the same path twice if you don't have to. But that does involve going back through here, so I think I could have walked through here on the way, but I think this would have been much better at night, so I am all for that. Time to walk back. Well, since I'm not in central Tokyo, this is definitely the biggest supermarket I've seen by a long margin, so I'm gonna have a quick look in, just in case there's any bargains for me. Right, yeah, that's definitely the best supermarket I've been in Japan in terms of affordability and in terms of selection. Like, wow, Didn't film inside because, of course, but I did get a few nice things. Unfortunately, because I still have quite a ways to go and I knew I have to carry everything I buy, and it could go off. If it's frozen, it has to be quite limited in what I bought. So I bought about 1,000 yen of things. I got some jam. Bread is very expensive in Japan. But they had it for 88 yen here for like 8 slices, which is still expensive compared to the UK. But I was like, okay, I'm in. That's like actually affordable. And then I bought some jam to go with it, which wasn't affordable. But I thought, you know what, jam's expensive in the UK anyway. So I got some ice cream, got a drink for the way back. This goddamn looks like a lovely walk. The sky over there looks pretty cool. Can't see it, that's fine. And then one interesting thing about Japanese supermarkets, which I've learned, which is pretty efficient, is they always take your things that you've given them, scan them, and then put them into a separate basket, which they then give to you. And then you toddle off and package it yourself at a little area over the side, which saves a hell of a lot of time compared to doing it at the checkout. So we should pick that up, England. Just kind of tearing up here. I mean, it's a great little walk, but the podcast I'm listening to, by God, it's emotional. The Good Place is a good show and it affects a lot of people. There's your monthly reminder. Yeah, this is a nice walk. I bought just enough that it's not weighing me down my bag. It's just, I'm conscious of it. But this has been such a nice change. Maybe I should leave Tokyo once a week while I'm here. I mean, even if it's just still Tokyo, it doesn't feel like anywhere near the same, right? Like, there's a few places nearby I want to visit. Some major ones, obviously Mount Fuji isn't really near, but I want to go there from Tokyo. So yeah, I think this has been a good inspiration. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, I went to Asakura, and that made me excited for Japan because of all the tradition that was around me, the different architecture. Today I'm excited to see more of Japan just because of how much space these things have and how, like, all the things I'm seeing, well, most of them, I saw Sukiya back there, aren't in Tokyo, or aren't obviously in Tokyo. So I am very excited to see more of this. I've really enjoyed Tokyo and I've still got another 3 weeks there plus a month in 6 weeks after that. But yeah, it's nice to have another point of view to turn to. Just because I wanted to go to this thing that I missed by 4 minutes. This is still a fantastic day regardless. I walked past 2 other supermarkets, by the way. So I know in Tokyo you kind of struggle, but I know once I go to any other city, it should be fine. I did wonder if Japan had co-ops for some reason, because they do seem to get everywhere, but that looks different. And it's also closed, so... And after several hours of walking, suddenly feels a little bit more like Tokyo. Just looking around me, there was a lot here. I found the Tokyo part of this place after walking 3 hours. I guess it's just around the station. But I'm kind of done for today. I don't want to explore much more. I kind of just want to get back. I've got a lot of things in the bag. So I'm going to call it here. Take care, everyone. Here's your epilogue. I've just cracked this egg and found out they did cook it. They just left it cold in the shell, and that makes me very confused. But I guess that's it. I've never seen an egg like this.